Come with me to paradise. Welcome to my paradise. I welcome all of you. What's going on, YouTube world? I'm Pamper Gang Members. This is the Pampers and Toys Al, recording from paradise. And please, all make sure you like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, The World with the Pampers and the Toys. Please, all make sure you like, share, subscribe to your family, your friends, and all of your enemies. Hit that notification bell so when I do upload new content, which is random. And follow me on Instagram and Twitter at the same name as on YouTube, The Boy with the Pampers, listed on the screen. And today, it's going to be a nice little video. Today is going to be a G.I. Joe Classified Day. We're going to be unboxing, reviewing G.I. Joe Cobra Dreadknocks Buzzer. Only reason I stopped because I had a burp. Oh, hiccup or whatever you call it. I drank some coffee. And so, Dreadnought Buzzer, Buzzer, I'm going to say Buzzer because he's part of the Dreadnoughts, we know that. A lot of people don't know that the Dreadknocks was based off of the characters on Mad Max back in the day, from my understanding. That I looked at a documentary a while back about all the creation of G.I. Joe characters. And they got inspiration from somewhere else too, but I can't really remember. And so, Buzzer, he's just one of them gruesome ones that G.I. Joe in the 80s, growing up in the 80s and early 90s, it was just one of them cartoons that you would never think that was really for children. But we grew up in that era, so it's really not to say it's a bad thing. But back to the figure, as you can see, he is 105. But I'm going to turn it around so y'all can see that. I know my camera is kind of making it look kind of funny. But that's the barcode in case y'all want to scan it. Barcode receipt. I actually purchased him off the Macari app. I think I paid about $40 for him. It's before, he was still on pre-order at certain websites. So I was like, let me go ahead and get him because I can't wait. And I could have waited till January and got him, but I didn't. And now I'm presenting him, which is crazy. But definitely, let's go ahead and talk about him and be quiet. Okay, so I was kind of wrong. I think he's 106. It looks like it says 105. And as you can see, the nice little fine artwork, him holding a chainsaw and the weapons of choice he comes with. The beautiful fine artwork on the side, 106. I thought it said 105. So, the nice little fine artwork back here. So let's go ahead and get this bad boy open. There's the barcode, just so everybody can see it right on the camera. So we have Buzzer here, and I just got him out of the package. Scout's Honor. I love the fine little artwork they have back here that they use on these characters. I do want Hasbro to go back to actual plastic because that's where the most favorite look of the product was there, because you can see everything and there was never no kind of placements at the factory or anything like that. Because I had a couple problems in the past with Marvel Legend figures being not the right character, at least probably about 2 of them. So, as you can see, he comes with this nice little chainsaw right here. Man, that's so epic right here, this chainsaw. And then next, he comes with this, looks like a bat. Because, the Dreadknocks had some kind of Mad Max-like weapons of choice, and I think this weapon right here is like, whoo, this is the belly of the beast right here. And then next, they have this, he had this little chain weapon right here, because Buzzer never really had guns for real. He had a gun on him, which I'm going to show that. I do wish, this is where my kind of judgment comes in at when it comes to these weapons for action figures in today's day and age. So I remember growing up, Batman, I always going to bring up the Batman action figures and Kenner and the old G.I. Joes. So I should have said old G.I. Joes first in that order, then Batman figures. So if there was a weapon of choice like this, they would have had like an actual chain, plastic chain, and the weapon hanging at the bottom. I do feel like a lot of these toy companies now have really gotten lazy when it comes to wanting to really be creative when it comes to the weapon of choice. Like, this could have been like hanging like a ball on a string, and he could have just not twirled around, but like moved it around I just don't think that is fair. So that disappointed me. That this weapon kind of disappointed me. It was cool, but it was a disappointment. He does have these rubber-like glasses. I wish they were hard. And from me remembering the cartoon, Buzzer never took off his glasses. So it's very shocking that they have his glasses as removable, not really glued on, which I'm not going to try to glue his glasses on. Then he got this nice little, small little pocket knife. I think it's like the typical average pocket knife that he could put on the side of him or something like that to that degree. We'll figure it out. Last but not least, he's got this little small handgun with the duct tape around it. It's a little small gun. I thought that Buzzer's handgun that he had in the cartoon was a lot bigger than this, but you know, it's an action figure, and take it while it's hot. That's all I can say. And I'm gonna show you the bottom of it. So it looks like it got some tape at the bottom, which okay, it's cool. So let's go ahead and talk about the figure now. First and foremost, let's talk about his face. Oops. He kind of fell a little bit. Hey, it is what it is. I'm human. He's not. So, okay. He reminds me of a almost 50-something-year-old Vega from Street Fighter who drank himself to misery. That's what he looks like without these glasses. Or Phobian, what do you call that? Difostin future Ken. I guess because of the blonde hair, I don't know. So the face sculpt, like I said, was pretty well detailed. You see that he got the little shadow beard going on right here, like he shaved. I need a shave. You know, the Dreadknocks was really kind of the funky bunch, if you know what I mean. They didn't really care. They was just psychopaths running around. I do like the design of the face, the facial expression. Makes him look evil. That's what I get from this action figure when I see him. He looks evil. Definitely. The head moves down, but I think the ponytail keeps him from looking up. Now, I did see on a couple past videos of the past, when I was watching about this figure, that some people had made like a slit in the back of the neck of the character, you know, their action figure. I'm going to show you. So, you know, this little dumbbell right here, they slid it in the back. I feel like this, when you do that, because there's a little spot where you maybe can do that at. Hope you can see it. I'm sorry for my camera being so blurry. But I'd be scared that after a while, the neck is going to peel because it's plastic made out of other kind of substance that, you know, your figure is going to be deteriorated. And I don't feel like buying another one. So I'd just rather deal with his neck not looking up. It's cool. I get it. But, you know, I'm not knocking nobody for doing that. So Hasbro is getting kind of better with the face details. And to be honest with you, when I watched the cartoon and read the comic books, which I can't say I watched every G.I. Joe episode. I might have. I don't know. I remember seeing certain episodes growing up because I'm an 82 baby. So, you know, I can't imagine him not having his glasses on. So I would prefer for Hasbro just to, you know, kept them on permanently. But, you know, so I just saw his glasses and Baroness glasses wasn't glued on. So, you know, it's fair for him. So, basically, as you can see, the upper body, the chest area, not too tight, not too bad. Let me get the camera angle a little bit better than this as well. So next, he's got some grenades, tear gas right here. He got dog tags. Look like he probably destroyed some G.I. Joes in his time, beat them up, brawler-like, or deleted them, I'm assuming, and took their dog tags as collateral, saying that he got one. He's got this Cobra tattoo, because, you know, the Dreadknocks was a part of the Cobra. And you notice, what I do like about what they're doing with the G.I. Joe figures is that they're kind of making it like they got body hair on them. As you can see, it's like a little shadow. I don't know if my light is too much for y'all to see, but that little shadow part is supposed to be body hair. I think that's pretty cool. This right here, I wish this could have been like a strap, like a real strap, instead of molded on his chest area, but that's cool. You know, it is what it is. I'm not gonna complain. So as you can see, the shadow part of his hair is right here. I don't know. Maybe if I don't put too much light in it, you could probably see it better, because I think it's fair for everybody to see what I'm talking about. I'm trying to get this light off briefly. Just let me cut it off briefly. Well, I don't know. Maybe you can see it. You see the shadow part if you can. If you know. All right. So next. Oh Lord, that's too much. All right. So then next, I think this light's too bright. Sorry about that, everybody. Let me cut that light down just a little bit. All right. So then next, as you can see, he got this belt buckle right here. And one thing I did notice, like I said, the waist twist left and right. These legs right here look so familiar. And I was analyzing some of the characters that I already had. These look like Destro's legs because they're like the same size, and I'm gonna compare and contrast that later. So, as you can see, he comes with 2 trigger hands. I really do wish that G.I. Joe can actually have some extra set of hands, at least extra fists. They did some characters like that, and didn't have a hand where they could just have a hand where they can hold something, but hey, it is what it is. I really think that G.I. Joe Classified Series actually is a little too pricey. I think it should be. I think if they was actually $14.99 or at least make it $16.99, they would really make a killing on the sales out here. But $25, $27 total for action figures too high. And y'all know y'all gonna end up sending it to Ross down the road because nobody's gonna really look for it no more. Certain characters, yeah, because I'm waiting on them new characters to come out now. All right. So, he is, how can I say it? He is posable. He's a posable figure. Here's the boots right here. He got these nice cowboy like boots on. I don't know who the boots, but the boots do look familiar. I can't really remember whose boots they are, but I know these legs are definitely Destro's. So, as you can see, he does have, it's crazy because he has a gun, but I don't know which holster that the actual, this must be his trigger hand right here. Oh well, I just wish they had some regular good trigger hands for him. That's a little bit small gun. So I'm trying to think, okay. So his knife, there's no use to me trying to show, him hold his knife. Everybody knows what it looks like when they hold a knife, these figures. So we're going to put his gun right here in his holster. This is a really small gun. So next, we'll have him hold some of his weapons. This right here is very thin. So if I was you, I'll really tread lightly on trying to grip it in his hand because you can break this real easy. And that's the thing that bothers me, that these weapons are so rubbery. You might have to just put it in hot water and then put in some cold water to freeze it up so these weapons won't break. But I'll take my chances. And one thing I was disappointed with this figure about is they didn't have no type of if this is a strap, why couldn't he have something to hold his weapons? I don't think that was pretty fair. So he don't have really nothing to hold these weapons at, whatever, belts or something like that. So as you can see, the bat is kind of crooked because I was trying my best to ease it on there, but it did not ease on too well. So let's take this out. Let's try this weapon. Like I said before, this weapon right here should have been an actual plastic chain hanging on a sharp, not real sharp object, but it's supposed to be sharp. So it would have made sense if he was holding it, and he could just spin it around and attack on guard. So there's that. All right. So here's the mama of them all, the papa of them all. I'm gonna say papa. Be fair. So he does have his chainsaw. Remind me of Texas Chainsaw Massacre right here. We're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. Shh, just reminds me of something off Resident Evil or something like that. This chainsaw. Let me fix this weapon real quick, gang. I do apologize. Alright. So, trying to figure out how would he hold this. That's why I said he could have had like some gripping hands to hold his weapons. These are not really considered real gripping hands. So let me go ahead and put his glasses on real quick. But this is what the chainsaw looks like. This is the main course right here of the figure. So next I'm gonna go ahead and put his glasses on. This was the last part right here that I was gonna do. And you know, without these glasses, he just looks like a handsome drunk guy. Handsome drunk guy. Alright. So, the glasses, like I said, are real rubbery. You gotta make sure you put it behind the ear. And they're gonna fall off. If you want to, you could put like some Gorilla Glue near the ears to keep them on permanently, because this man never took his glasses off in the cartoon. So I was really pretty shocked that they didn't glue the glasses on. I had like some little holes on the side of his head to where they can snap in it. Just kind of like Baroness, because Baroness, her glasses has like a little square grip on the side of it. So just showing you. The figure is not bad looking. I definitely give it like a 9.7 out of 10. The reason why I give it a 9.7 out of 10 is because the glasses should have been permanently glued on, and he should have had like some straps to hold his other weapons of choice. So let me go ahead and compare and contrast them to some other figures. Now on my next video, I'm going to be talking about Ripper. And I'm excited about this figure because Ripper was one of my favorite Dreadnought figures. Well, Dreadnought characters, not figures. That lights in the way, so just thought I'd show him. Now, as you can see, I have him next to the Baroness and Sergeant Slaughter. And the similarities is that all of them got glasses. The Baroness, this is the actually Target exclusive one that came with the motorcycle. I have an actual retro Baroness too that I took the glasses off of. That's how I knew that she had some kind of engraves on her face scope. And then, like I said, Sergeant Slaughter, his glasses are removable, but his glasses, you know, it's kind of hard for them to fall off if you keep them still at pace. So as you can see, he's a lot smaller than Sergeant Slaughter. Now next, I got him next to two Marvel Legend figures. The one on the left, I can't think of Peter Parker's friend. I can't think of that guy, but y'all know he came from the No Way Home movie. On the right, the female, I really customized her from Sharon Carter and Maura McTaggart figure. And there was a cartoon, there was an episode on G.I. Joe where there was a female scientist with blonde hair who, I think she betrayed the G.I. Joes. So when I look at this character, she reminds me of that character. If I want to reenact that scene, you know, taking pictures in the future to post on Instagram or maybe post on YouTube in my store, not stories, but as my community tab. So I thought that was pretty cool that I can do that. So as you see, he's much taller than both of them. And moving on. And then next, I got him next to Dusty, a G.I. Joe Classified Series figure. Why I'm saying it like it, don't nobody know who it's Dusty. And next to the Indiana Jones, Adventure of Indiana Jones figure. As you can see, him and Dusty are the same size. And the Indiana Jones figure, Harrison Ford figure, is actually smaller than both of them. So he's the same height as Dusty, but they're both taller than Indiana Jones figure. Then next, I got him next to one of my custom-made Marvel Legends figures on the left. And then I got him next to Bazooka. So, you know, Bazooka's a big guy. Bazooka's probably the same size as Sergeant Slaughter and Gung Ho and what's the other one's name? Oh, man. I thought I had his figure, but I guess I don't. So basically, next side by side, they're all the same height, but Bazooka's way bigger than everybody, and I think that my Marvel Legends figure, custom made figure, made up from Hammerhead and the Eternals guy head sculpt, just to let the world know. Probably the same size. Maybe he's a little bit small, I don't know. Not muscle mass. Then, like I said before, him and Destro shares the same legs. As you can see, they're very identical to one another. But I mean, I don't have a problem with recycled goods or anything like that. I just don't want them to make a whole recycled full body and then just feel like, oh, this is okay to make this character, because all the G.I. Joe characters are different sizes, male and females. So just showing the world if y'all can see it. And as you can see, I got him next to the beautiful, deadly Poison Zarana and their leader Zartan. And Zartan, this is the one I got, the Classified Series one. It's not the retro one. You know what? I didn't think about something. That's his mask. I ain't took that off the whole time. So that Zartan right here, I had to grab him actually just to show everybody. Yep, that's Zartan, the evil one, the leader. So I think this one's online for a lot of money now, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. So still gonna keep a mask on them. So just had to compare and contrast them to some figures and everything, but you know, so like I said before, this figure is probably gonna end up at Ross or Ollie's real soon. It wouldn't surprise me if it ends up in March or April there for about $10. And I may buy another figure just to have an extra body or something like that, or use his head sculpt for something else. Because I do. That's one thing I like about Hasbro game, is that you can customize your figures the way you want to. And Mattel is starting to get like that too. Didn't mean to bring them up in this video, but you know, growing up, we didn't have that versatility when it comes to creating our own action figures. And I think some people do a great job out there creating their own figures. So there you have it, folks. We talked about Buzzer from the Dreadknocks of G.I. Joe Classified Series, and he is number 106. And I would like to thank all my friends for subscribing to my YouTube channel, The Boy with the Pampers and the Toys. Please all make sure you like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Boy with the Pampers and the Toys. Please all make sure you like, share, subscribe to your family, your friends, and all of your enemies. Also hit the notification bell when I upload new content. And follow me on Instagram and Twitter at The Boy with the Pampers and Toys, listed on the screen. And I want to thank you all for your support. And definitely, like I said, pick this character up. He's really good to add to your collection. I'm trying to actually get every single one of the G.I. Joes. I want to get I definitely want to get the head people in charge, if you know what I mean. But they are a little costly online, so I'm going to have to pipe down on buying the small fries and save up on getting the big fries. So everyone have a great